Trimble and Shadyside met for the third time in 3 years. Anthony Allocco was out there, and there's a lot of history in this matchup, Anthony.
That's right, Justin. I could not have said it any better. But before we jump into things, we should get our feet wet and look at how this game has gone in the past. In 2013, Trimble trailed 14-7 at the half before Justice Jenkins had a crucial interception followed by a 9-yard touchdown catch to change the game. In last year, Shadyside had a 21-6 lead at the half, but 3 total Jenkins touchdowns ultimately led to Trimble scoring the final 25 and coming out on top 31-21. These two teams are familiar with each other and familiar with the postseason, but maybe the third time could be the charm for Shadyside. Trimble has 12 postseasons, and Coach Fairs understands Tomcat football, and with 9 minutes left in the second quarter, Trimble jumped into a big formation. 3 running backs, 2 tight ends, and physical play was what the Tomcats needed, and they stayed in there for a 17-play, 84-yard touchdown drive, but most of that was on the back of Cameron Roback. He's the man who made it happen. The fullback used his strength and athleticism and brute strength to punish Tiger defenders as the lead blocker in this formation, and this big Cameron Curry run to the left side happened when the Tiger defense fell asleep. That fumble did go out of bounds. Trimble keeps the ball. Jenkins is going to center it for his freshman kicker, Max Hopper, who is going to put through his first field goal of the night. Trimble's going to take a 3-0 lead going into the half.
So I just have one question for you, Anthony. You mentioned that the team leading at half has won the last 2 years. Trimble was on top tonight, so how did they come out in the second half, and were they able to win this game in the second half?
Well, in the second half, Trimble was out to an early 17-0 lead after a 92-yard Justice Jenkins touchdown was followed up by a kickoff that Trimble forced a fumble on and then recovered. A short drive led to an 11-yard Jenkins touchdown, which ultimately led to Trimble being up 17-0 at the half, or entering the fourth quarter. But then it was all up to Billy Johnson and his main wide receiver, Chad Wade, who had 2 key touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Ultimately, they came up short and lost 17-14 in this one.
Big win for Trimble. They're going to play Caldwell next week. I'm looking forward to that game. Anthony, thanks a lot. Now, the regular season may be over.